What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here. King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle family. Turn motivation into means. Dog pound exotic pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain. Milwaukee made King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. So all you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Right? Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call, or if you don't, make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. Right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get that thing started. All right, so what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and let's get to these gems, because I promise y'all the information that I got to give y'all today is going to help y'all win. All right, so it's a lot of people out there that's in need of credit builder loans. There's a lot of people out there in need of getting some type of funds. There's a lot of people out there in need of some money, in period. It's a lot of people out there that's trying to figure out how they can build their personal credit so they can start leveraging in terms of their business credit and start getting major funding that they need to succeed and invest and be blessed in life. All right, so in today's video, I got two credit unions that are giving credit builder loans up to three. You can get $1,000 from Collins Community Credit Union, and from Civic Credit Union, you can get up to $2,000. All right, so it's $3,000 in all from these two banks in credit builder loans. And I'm going to explain to you guys how to properly structure your business credit, how to properly structure your business, how to properly leverage your personal credit towards your business without even having to, your personal credit won't even be, I'm going to just show y'all and tell y'all how to make it happen and get the bag, all right? Because a lot of people out there that's trying to figure out how they can get the bag and just be successful and be some entrepreneurs. All right, so without further ado, let's get into these two banks. All right, so like I said, the two banks that we are going to be talking about today is Collins Community Credit Union and Civic Credit Union. All right, so credit builder loans are trade lines. People need trade lines. You need trade lines. I need trade lines. And trade lines are basically accounts that pop up and show on your credit report to show how good you are with managing this account and managing this money that you have lent out. People don't understand credit profiles, how they're structured, how they're worked, and how they're looked at. You got three different credit bureaus. You got a FICO, you got a TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Different places report to different FICOs. So this bank might report to the TransUnion, Equifax. Civic Bank might report to your Equifax and TransUnion, or they might report to all three. So that's one thing that a lot of people don't pay attention to. Start paying attention to where these places are reporting to, because like I said, every bank, every lender, every group does not have the same requirements. Every lender does not check the same FICO to see where your credit score stands. So understanding and know what banks and what lenders pull from where, and pinpoint and focusing on that FICO when you do go get approved, because we all know the little trick. Certain banks only pull from one FICO. You get one hard pull on each FICO. So if you find three banks to pull from three of the FICOs, you can get you a bag. You get you $100,000 from each bank. That's $300,000, and that's just on the business side. So that's why I'm trying to teach you guys about the logistics and the science of credit, so you can get approved, so you can start getting loans, credit cards, or lines of credit. So you can start getting loans, credit cards, or lines of credit. So first things first, you got to understand this. Loans are not hard to get. Getting the bag is not hard to get. All you got to do is have the right documentations. A lot of people, forget all the sugarcoat. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people in life don't got nothing going on in life. We could say it in the ghetto way. We could say in the correct terms. A lot of people does not have anything going on in life. A lot of people don't got nothing going on in life. So with that being said, they're not going to have the opportunity to have these type of documentations from W-2s, bank statements, and pay stubs. A lot of people are lazy. A lot of people don't want to work. A lot of people are not willing to put in the time, the grind, and the effort and the work to get what they want. But they want a lot. A lot of people want a lot for nothing. A lot of people want something for nothing. So with that being said, if you're not willing to put in the time, the grind, the effort to improve or build your credit, it's not what happened. A lot of people don't even have a will and a want to improve or build their credit. They don't understand. A lot of people are under this black mentality that you don't need credit when you got money. That is the silliest thing that anybody can ever say, because just because you got money doesn't mean you don't need credit. Why continue to spend your money when you can spend somebody else's money to make some more money and save your money? And then they got something called bankruptcies that for businesses and personal use for people who get into financial burdens that can't handle it and they need to start all over. And then they got loopholes when it comes to bankruptcy, because the banks, the credit bureaus don't file bankruptcies. The courts file the bankruptcies. So when the credit bureaus go and buy these accounts from LexisNexis and they report the furniture on these bankruptcies, is reporting the wrong furniture, which is inaccurate information, which means you can dispute and get that bankruptcy off of your credit report. This is the technique and what the rich is using. This is how people are getting bankruptcies taken off of their credit reports, because they're doing their research and they're understanding this information. That information is what's saving people's life. Hold on, because I got some people doing some things for me. This credit is saving people's lives easily, because why continue to spend money when you can save it? And then when you got bad credit, you gotta spend more money. You do know that, right? So people, man, forget credit. I'm finna go buy a house. Let me check your credit. Ooh, you got bad credit. Okay, that's okay. So let's say you want $1 million house. You got so much money. They check your credit score, and you gonna have to pay extra $2 million on this house. Vice versa, somebody with good credit gonna have to pay maybe an extra couple $100,000 on the APR. Or just because you got bad credit, you gotta pay an extra $50,000 on this car. Vice versa, this person only gotta pay an extra $7,000 on this car. Now it's starting to add up. Now you saying, man, I'm spending a lot of money. I'm paying, bills is getting high. Money ain't coming in how it once was. Nah, but man, I shouldn't have got this. I shouldn't have got that. And that's how it works. Y'all gotta start working smarter and not harder. It's a lot of people out here that's trying to keep up with the Jones. There's a lot of people out here that's trying to give this impression that they just the richest and the not broke. And listen, once you finally get a taste of having money and actually got a mind and use common sense, a lot of the stuff y'all see people doing and buying and stuff, it doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't really matter. Like, let me give you guys an example. I was going to spend $500,000 on a Rolls Royce truck. And I was really doing it because I see everybody on social media with the Rolls Royce truck, and they doing this and they make it look good. Okay. That Rolls Royce truck is $500,000. You can get you a mini mansion with $500,000. This 2024 Rolls Royce truck looks like a 2016 in the inside. It literally looks, there's nothing fancy about the in-dash of that Rolls Royce truck. The only thing fancy about a Rolls Royce is the name, the doors, and the stars that come in the sunroof. That's it. That's literally it. When you buy this $500,000 car, it's not going to do anything for you, because once you drive it off the lot, it now depreciates. It's no longer worth $500,000. You're not sleeping in this car, so you're not going to be in this car all day, every day. Insurance is high on that car. Labor is super high on the car. Why spend $500,000 on that when you go spend $500,000 on some land and have the government pay you to build projects on it? Why do that when you go spend $500,000 on a laundromat and have a chain of laundromats and make more passive income? Because once you spend that $500,000, I do not care, because y'all don't understand how perception works. It's a lot of people out there, a lot of these rappers and entertainers and stuff, that's blowing and wasting money, and they tell you at the end, like, man, I shouldn't have brought this, I shouldn't have got that, it was worthless. It's like these chains and all, it don't really matter, because once they punch these holes in it, y'all see these little holes with these diamonds that they put into it, like y'all see the diamonds, y'all see how they had to punch holes into the Cuban and into the gold. Like, it's no longer, like, the value of the gold is going down because they had to punch holes into this to put these little bitty diamonds in them, the little bitty diamonds. Like, the value of the gold is going down. So this chain, what I paid for it, I'm not going to get it back. But this watch is going to keep its value. So if I paid $50,000 for it and gold goes to 70, 60, 70, 80,000, this watch is going to be worth $70,000, $80,000. Just because it's no holes punched in it, none of that extra, none of this. It wasn't aftermarket. Like, they didn't, this Cuban was, if it was all rose gold, it'll be worth so much money. And after learning about jewelry and all that, you'll learn that, like, I'm only gonna get what somebody willing to give me for this. So if I go to a jeweler and he say I give you $20,000 and I need that $20,000, I lost money. If I go to another jeweler and say I give you $25,000 for it, I lost money. If I go anywhere else and they give me less than offered, because they gonna offer me less. Like this, for this right here, you paying almost $100,000. This almost $100,000 chain. When I go get some, if I want to pawn it in or turn it in, I'm not getting $100,000. I'm not getting nowhere near that, because the same jeweler that sold y'all these diamonds, they gonna blowball y'all, and then they gonna resell it higher. It's all a scam. You gonna buy for 80, 90,000. You gonna try to resell it for 40, 30, 40, 50,000, and they gonna put it right back on the shelf for 80, 90,000. So they just keep profiting off of us. Vice versa, we didn't push no holes in these chains, and then with the price of gold go up, now they gotta spend some more money on that gold. Now we winning. This is what people not understanding. People don't even know about nothing. They go off what they hear and what they see and be like, oh, but don't know nothing about nothing. Like when people used to say, rollies don't TikTok. Listen, you'll be amazed at how a Swiss movement actually works. People don't understand. That's how a real Rolex sounds. It's a tick. Like when I listen to this year's, that's how it was supposed to sound. Man, the world is crazy. People will trick you out your position just for you to stay broke with them, because they got self issues. So, but we over here with the Hussle family, we getting money, we getting paid, we getting our credit together, and we're finna get out the way, and we're finna live a better life. So like I said, add the debt, build the debt from your credit profile, and make it happen. The more debt that you have, the more money you will get approved for. So when you leverage that towards your business, you want to, because listen, you're not getting $50,000 personal loans, $100,000 personal loans. You're not getting no high limit loan, personal loan, period, because that's for emergency purposes. You want to get everything on the business side. That's why people build their personal credit up and then get loans on the business side, because the utilization rate and how it works is completely different. And by you being able to leverage your personal credit towards your business credit, it makes it easier for you to get that loan and those different benefits with the business credit. See, people don't build their business credit just to use their personal credit. I mean, people don't build their personal credit to use their personal credit. They build their personal credit to leverage it and use it towards the business side to start getting the loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Because we all know you get a loan, a credit card, anything on the personal side, when you pay it off, it's going to impact your credit score negatively. I know so many people out there, or even watching this video, did paid off an auto loan, a car note, or anything like that. And they thought, oh, I'm finna get a big boost on my credit report. And they went to go check, and it dropped 20 points, 22 points. That's why it's for emergency purposes. Like, people don't understand how it goes. We do everything on the business side, because you get you a $10,000 business loan, you're supposed to spend that to make more money. You get you a $10,000 credit card, you got a utilization rate. Don't go over. Everything goes for emergencies. You needed that $10,000 loan for an emergency. That's why when you go look at the personal side or personal loans on the websites, it say for emergencies, debt consolidation, things like that, emergencies. And then everything on the business side is for investments, payroll, protection, all that type of stuff like that. So get the personal credit together, establish your business credit. Establish your business profile. Net 30s, business, those are business trade lines. Add all these things and you get the money like this. You get the bag fast. But a lot of people got problems with having trade lines on their credit report. So, Collins Community Credit Union has a credit builder loan. Whether it's the first time establishing credit or you need a fresh start, they're there to help. All right, so your credit score and history have a strong impact on your financial future. A good credit score can open the doors and help you reach the financial goals, whether it's getting an auto loan or a new car, signing a lease on a new apartment, or perhaps securing a student loan to go to college. I told y'all they check credit for everything. Here's how their credit builder works. So you can borrow up to $1,000, which is placed into the savings LTD account. You can make a one-time monthly payment, which report to the credit bureaus. Then the loan is paid off, the funds are released, and plus dividends earned. So you make money on these credit builder loans. All right, so flexible payment terms from 12 to 37 months. Access a wide range of financial wellness tools and resources, including their partner Green Path. All right, so flexible payment terms from 12 to 37 months. Access fixed loan rate of 8.50 APR, regardless of your credit history. So everybody get the same APR rate. Hold on, my fault, y'all. My bad, y'all. So having all that established will get you where to go. So flexible payment terms, 37 months, 8.50 APR, regardless of your credit history. It'll never change. And that's what Collins Community Credit Union. You can open up a bank account online or call the branch or go into the branch. All right, so with Civic Credit Union, all right, they have a $2,000 credit builder loan. Make a one-time payments, improve your credit and savings too. All right, so build your credit. Your payment history is one of the biggest impacts of your credit score. Why your payment history is reported to the credit bureaus, the good and the bad. All right, so Civic Credit Builder Loan helps you build and rebuild credit by making an on-time payments using secure loan. Here's how it works. All right, so you select the loan amount between $500 and $2,000. They pre-fund your select savings account with the amount. Then you make a one-time monthly payments to build the positive payment history and pay off the loan. Their team will report your one-time payments to all the credit bureaus. Once the credit bureau loan is paid off, your loan amount is deposited into your select savings account for you to use, build, or repair your credit and jumpstart your savings. All right, so terms: choose your starting point, select anywhere from $1,000, 12-month terms, or one-on-one or $2,000 up to 24 months. Approve application process up to 1 to 2 days. Earn dividends on select savings account balances. Move forward with confidence. Improve your credit score. Fix monthly payments. Build positive credit payment history. Jumpstart savings. All right, so for all my people out there trying to rack up on credit builder loans and for bad credit and need to get funding very fast, here are a couple places for you guys. Community College Credit Union and Civic Credit Union will give you the bag. Civic Credit Union give you $2,000. College Community Credit Union will give you $1,000. BMO Harris will give you $5,000. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost $10,000 right there, or that's $8,000 right there in credit builder loans right there that you can get to report to your credit report as primary trade lines. And you can start being successful and getting the things that you need to succeed and win in life. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in with these places, as I promise you, it'll be beneficial. It'll help you with, in the long run, getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit on the business side, major funding, and just taking off and investing and being more blessed. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in with them two banks. CivicFCU.org is their website, and for Collins Community College, their website is Collins cu.org. So make sure you guys are tapping in with both of those places, applying and getting the bag. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all there would be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going, y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Limited Gems is $1,000, $1,200, but for limited time only. I'm doing it for $350. Yes, $350 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $350 is your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we'll go from there. All right. No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yell me. And these lessons is only 5 questions. So make sure you tap in with that. Also, make sure you're tapping in with y'all in-person limited gems on the crypto tour. $6,500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. All right, meet me in Houston, Texas. Also, make sure y'all tapping in with y'all New Age Credit Repair Mentorships. I'm just going to be hands-on, helping you and teaching you how to clean and build your credit, get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, get y'all business established, and plus more. Also, make sure you're tapping in with the Telegram new Millionaire Network. Make sure you still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, streamers, content creaters. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, having fun. Make sure you go follow the clothing brand, Boost School Department, this Hussle Department in French. Dropping joggers apparel, new kids apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Going crazy over there. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped the new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and the likes up. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, King Hustle 2.0, King Hustle Live, Milwaukee Made, King Hustle. Go follow No Rags, Just Riches. Go follow them. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you follow my rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. And make sure y'all stay tapped in, and make sure y'all really getting these lessons and really improving y'all credit, because I promise y'all it'll set y'all free and get y'all where y'all need to be. All right, so make sure y'all tapping in, man. Make sure y'all getting these gems. Make sure y'all watching the videos from start to finish, connecting the dots. And let's get to this bag, man. It's your boy, King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down at the end of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.